Nice is this starts to repeat itself here, so you only have to do 3 calculations. Celebration time.
Do you multiply it by, no, it's 342, not 0.342?
No, it's 342 total, these are students, I don't want to chop them up. No, not in real life. Yeah, math, Dexter. Is that all right? You guys see that? So remember, there are 2 possible types of goodness of fit questions. I can give you percentages for all the categories, and you just take that percentage of the total. Or I can tell you it's uniformly distributed, in which case you take the total divided by how many categories so they each get the same amount. You uniformly distribute the total. We've done both examples. Maybe? All right. So that's how I got... I don't know, So 13% of 342 was 44.46, right? Then 20% is there, and then what was it? 34% is there, and then it repeats itself going back down. This is a rough approximation of a normal curve. I'm kind of testing to see if these grades are normally distributed. All right. I love you guys. All right. Numbers in a box. And how's the rest of that? I mean, I am going to be unbelievably nice and give you all these, right? So it really is just going to be the table you should be able to do even if you don't know what the shit all that means, because I'm going to tell you all the labels. What really matters is can you read the chart correctly to get your theoretical, your rejection region chi-square.
On the last section, O minus E squared over E, are we still using the expected in the bottom, or are we using that as an error?
No. That is expected. So for this problem, E means expected. There's no error for this. This is not constant.
You're going to put O minus E?
I'm going to put all that stuff on the top there. Yeah. So exactly like this is what the problem's going to look like. Right?
So
Merry early Christmas.
Alpha?
Huh?
Does alpha come into play?
To find the critical chi-square score. So off of this guy.
How many chi-square questions do you think it's on the
Right around 1.
And also, I realized that I never did the corrections for test 2. By trying to aim,
If you get enough right, you should get some points. Just not as many as you would have.
how many would I get?
I don't know. It kind of depends on
What I got?
how many you right. Yeah.
Assuming that I got everything right, up to 100%.
Oh, if you got everything right, let's see, test 2, depending on what your grade is, you get like, I'd probably give you, what is it, test 2, so it'd be like 70% of the total possible points, roughly. On the day of the final, I will have the spreadsheet up on the computer. If you want to take a break, come up, grab a cookie. I'm going to bring cookies. Maybe some donut holes. I love donut holes, so I always get some. So, like, if you don't like them, fantastic. I'll eat them all in the car on the way home. Be nice and fat for when I go back home. Yes?
I see that on the drawing you had, you got the 5.535 from the, I'm assuming the sum.
That's like our Z star.
Yeah. So
And then this, watch this, alpha's 0.05. How do we get degrees of freedom for this kind of problem? Degrees of freedom? Yeah, there's 5 categories. 5 minus 1 is 4. So let's see, degrees of freedom is 4. Alpha was, how'd you orange to get you? 0.05. That's where I got that number from.
Okay.
Yep. So there's a lot more stuff you could do with chi-square. I'm just kind of glad I managed to get it in there at the end so you know it exists. Because I can't remember, I have the breakdown of what you guys said your majors are going to be, at least for the people that actually filled out the survey. I think there were a few psychology, I can't remember which class had psychology majors. Any psychology majors out there? Not this class, obviously, all right. Business majors? No. I love you guys. Undecideds. Oh, there's some undecided. Give me a break. You're undecided about being undecided. That's awesome. Or it's not gonna be. But, you know, chi-square is at least as important as z-star in general. It's just that we didn't really do much with it in this class. Yes?
More just like a class-related question to go off of that. Do you have like a major that you see more often in your classes than not, or is it
Stats classes, it's
everyone needs to take it? So.
like education. I forgot to ask about any future educators. If you're gonna be a teacher, you gotta take stats. Biology, nursing, yeah. Nursing students?
Yep.
All right, there. So it's nursing, teachers, and business.
Mine's none of those.
All of
What are you?
I'm a
What are
AOJ
you?
major.
Who?
AOJ.
Oh, administration of justice. Yeah, I don't get a lot of those. Although I think that is required, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I don't know why I don't get many AOJ.
I'm an AOJ major.
Who else is AOJ? Anybody?
Just
Okay.
us two.
No, it's one. Wait,
Is she way back there? Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Do you have, do you do plus or minus for
Yes.
grades?
Thank God. I hated giving the 80 student the exact same grade as the 89. Right? Now it's a B minus and a B plus. Kick ass. Yes? Some of my colleagues were like, what about the 4.0 students? What if they get an A minus? Shut up, just don't get an A minus. You want a 4.0? Don't get an A minus. Right? Anyway, sorry. I have strong feelings.
But the thing is, they don't, they look at A plus, they did it at
It's just aesthetic. It does nothing for your GPA. It's just, but it's still nice to have an A plus on your transcripts, but legally we can't increase the GPA. So yeah, I've given out, well, I think on average like 1.5 A pluses per class. On average.
1.5.
4, 3, 0, 0, 3, 4, 2.
Yeah, for business. This is so much math.
I just gotta learn about murders.
I just get to see people getting more.
Learn how to photograph dead people. It's fantastic.
That's all a guy gets
It's
shot.
like work it, good job.
I
What?
see too many things like that on live.
On a film.
On a film.
All right.
Oh yeah, not in person. That would be a really bad example.
Are you sure you're okay?
Oh my God, that's awesome.
What teacher is
Was it
that?
Dick Cheney, right? Y'all had Dick Cheney come out as the guest speaker, and he shot. You don't remember Dick Cheney shot somebody in the face when they were bird
No.
hunting? Look it up. Look it up, kids.
But this was over a mattress in a dumpster. Texas.
Oh, Texas.
Texas.
Could it happen anywhere?
Makes sense.
It's
You can say they're crazy.
There's faces and guns all over the place. So.
They're very ready to go.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys just want to hang out in this room? What's happening?
I think we're leaving.
Anybody have more questions, or if you're all done, I'm done too. Because it.
I'll be here Monday.
I feel like the longer I sit, maybe numbers go in my head and it settles in. And then it ends.
It's
Oh,
good to
yeah, I
have
have a question, I
Leave
remember.
and not even do our presentation.
So about the,
Yes.
saying all of chapter 3, or?
Yes. This is what I think I'm missing.
I'm tempted,
Yeah.
honestly.
let me know if
I
that's
thought
right or
about
not.
that for like a split second this morning. I'm like,
Yeah, because I think I
the
did.
giant veil
Of
of
course they do.
fog.
I wish it was the school is on fire.
No, dude, I saw. I'm like, oh, I can't see the school. I guess I'm not going to school today.
And she sent us an email this morning, and I was hoping it was her canceling class, but it was just an email of our practice test with the rest of the
Five and six.
Damn it.